I think we might make it. Depends on if we find the right train at the actual train station. Epic, super epic, man. Alright, we made it. We actually made it somehow, just in like 5 minutes time. Or with 5 minutes to spare. So this is amazing.
Veuillez emprunter le passage souterrain.
Alright, so we just got off the bus, and if you haven't figured it out now, we're at Monet's house in Giverny. Pretty awesome. We're almost there, not there yet. That might be cool to check out. Alright, we just made it in, looking at his gardens now. Pretty awesome. To the water lily garden and pond. The house was pretty cool, but honestly a little underwhelming just with the lack of info they had, historical info, and all the paintings were replicas and stuff, which makes sense, but and it was kind of cool that they did that to replicate what it actually looked like. It was still cool being in a town, seeing the house, and gardens were beautiful. Yeah, it definitely went a lot quicker than expected. Well, this is pretty beautiful so far. Little bamboo forest. Nice little stream running through here. Pretty cool. Oh, beautiful color. Check it out, man. We're at the water lily pond. Really amazing. This is almost way cooler than his house was.
We were hardly. I need to switch my lens. Alright guys, just did a painting sketch of the water lilies in Monet's gardens. Pretty cool. We'll talk about it later. It's pretty rough, but it came out cool. So we made it to the gift shop right near Monet's house. Pretty big actually, pretty cool. But still, it's just a gift shop. So that's the line to get into Monet's house at noon. That's why you buy online beforehand and get here first thing in the morning. There's not that many people here. Alright, so the gardens were really cool, and the water lily pond was probably my favorite part. Yeah, the house was cool. It was cool going into the house and stuff, but yeah, the gardens were the thing to see, for me anyway. What was your favorite part? Probably the view of the bridges
with the water lilies, because growing up that was the Monet paintings I knew were the bridges with the water lilies, or I guess just the bridges. And that was, I think, for a lot of people, that was their favorite part because those were the most crowded areas. But the water lily ponds in general were my favorite part.
We're at a cafe with a gift shop. You're trying to get the most efficient one or the most stylish one?
Both.
Both. Alright, so I got an apple quince juice, and she got a red, white, and blue fan, of course. Okay, you're creepy.
No, I'm doing what they do in Princess Diaries. She's like...
Nobody's gonna know that. Yeah, my channel really watches the Princess Diaries.
She's got that cool wave.
Cool wave. Check out the cross section there. Anyway, I'm gonna try this juice, see what it's all about. Finally made it to the church. Gonna go check it out. Apparently the tomb of Monet is in here. But I think after this, I think we're gonna head out. We've seen all we kind of really want to see, but it's been pretty cool. It's cool getting out of the city, going into the countryside, checking out this little village, and just seeing the sights, seeing what's around. It's so hot out here. It's really hot. Wasn't prepared for this heat. After being in England so long, it was so cold, and now it's just really hot. It's almost like playing a game of Where's Waldo. It's like, where is it? Oh, that's pretty creepy. I don't know, I feel like it would be really marked if it was in this cemetery. Okay, I think we might have found it down this pathway. It's kind of a big monument here, but it didn't seem like it was up there. Okay, so that monument's not it. Maybe he's in the actual church? Let's go in this church and see if he's in here. Okay, well, we didn't find it, so I'm not sure where the tomb of Monet is. They didn't mark it very well, so. Alright, we're not giving up. We're gonna go look next to his wife, see if he's there. It's gotta be somewhere.
It's buried next to the Vanderkamp.
Oh, really?
They opened up his house to the public.
So this one? Alright, we found it. We walked right by it the first time. Kind of hard to find, but pretty cool. It's been cool, man. It's been fun seeing Monet's little place, doing a painting sketch. Kind of bummed out by the one that I did, just because I think I picked the wrong location. There was a lot of like reflections from light on the water lilies, but can't be too upset about it. I mean, I painted in Monet's garden, so it's pretty cool. Back at Plein. Love this place. Really good. Gonna grab some smoothies, of course. Gotta have them. Alright, so we just got back from the grocery store. Got a little haul here of some smoothies, coconut water, some regular water. So this should last us for tonight and tomorrow morning, so it should be good. Notre Dame, way in the background. There's the Orsay. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time to explore like the rest of Paris. Didn't get to see the Louvre, the Notre Dame. You know, there's a bunch of other stuff. We just don't have the time. But the stuff we did see is pretty awesome, so it's cool. All right, we made it back in. Going to floor number 1. We're gonna sprint through this stuff. Just kidding, we're gonna take our time, but we're gonna be selective about it because that's what you gotta do. You gotta see the good stuff. So let's do it. Let's see it.
We were trying to find the second the second floor, and we're on escalators of death. It's just escalators left and right going all the way up to the 5th floor.
No down.
From the 1st floor. There's no down escalators. It's just one up, you turn and go up again. And now we have to go all the way back down. They're about to close in like 15 minutes. We're trying to find the Van Gogh. They're closing in 10 minutes. We're trying to find the Van Goghs. We can't find them. I don't know what to do. Hope we can find them. But that was ridiculous. Maybe we'll have a better vantage point up here to see the Van Goghs. I don't know. This is just ridiculous. So now we gotta walk down 5 flights of stairs. Great. We're gonna find the Van Goghs. Where did you go, Van Gogh? We found him. We found Van Gogh. People really love this Van Gogh self-portrait. Seems Van Gogh is a favorite tonight. There's a Van Gogh. So we have Paul Gauguin on this side of the room. And then we have Van Gogh on this side of the room. Alright, well, we ended up seeing all the paintings that we wanted to see. Pretty cool. Glad we got to come back and experience everything again. It was pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So that drawing. Eiffel Tower and the moon. Let's talk about the sketch at Monet's pond with the water lilies. Let's do it. You know, I'm not too thrilled about it, but it is what it is. You know, I think I went too dark in the water. I was focused too much on what I was actually looking at rather than trying to capture the feeling. And I also second guessed the area that I should have been painting in. The water lily pads, most of the water lily pads in this were reflecting sunlight, so they were mainly like white and a very light green. If I would have went across to the other side of the pond, they would have been more of a natural looking green. Basically, the sun was in my eyes as I was painting this, and the sun should have been behind me. So that was a mistake I made, but definitely learned from this. But it was cool to just be there and paint in his gardens. I mean, it's amazing experience to be able to do that and do a cool sketch. The problem was I was worried too much about blocking the sidewalk, even though I wasn't really blocking it. You know, there was just so many people there walking by and walking past, and I felt bad. I didn't want to block anybody's view from getting a photo or something, when really I should have just said, you know, screw that, I'm going to do this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I'm going to get a good painting. You know, it made me realize, made me think. I learned a lot from that one sketch, you know. Pay attention to the sun more. You know, I've always learned that, but I kind of relearned that. But also to worry less about other people and do what I want to do. You know, sometimes it's good to put others first and be generous in that way, but sometimes it can be a little detrimental. So it's interesting to learn that. Stay tuned for the next video, of course. Be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Click the little bell icon to receive notifications for future episodes. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Take care of yourself. Peace.